Welcome back, everybody, to My Last Brain Cell, where we're unhinged, unfiltered, and I know you're probably tired of hearing it, but I don't care because, yes, I am under the influence. I have a question for you guys. I was rewatching Avatar, which the last Airbender, the animated one, which apparently also recently aired. Well, like 16 years ago, like the date that it aired 16 years ago came up like either yesterday or the day before. But anyway, I just finished watching it, and I'm curious to know if you could have any bending, and not for war capabilities, right? Because there's peace among the nations. But you just right, like the nation that you're in will determine your bending. So if you could pick an ability, a bending ability, which one would you choose, and how would you use it for like your everyday life, right? Like me personally, I really like I went through it in my head. Like water bending's really helpful for like laundry, just overall cleaning of things, uh, and like gardening, right? Like household stuff. Earth bending is cool for like commuting and like maybe you want to build a house that might be fire. Speaking of fire, fire bending is not as practical for your everyday living. Like, yeah, you'll never be cold if you're ever homeless, but I really couldn't think of many real world application that's going to be helpful in. With airbending, you can fly, and I think that trumps everything, right? But with that said, me personally, I'm picking me some earth bending. You get earth, you get metal, you get sand. Like I'm building me the most spectacular fucking residence you've ever seen in your entire life. Like that shit would be hard. So let me know in the comments which bending ability would you choose, and how would you use it for like everyday practicalities. Again, there's no war, so if you can water bend, of course you can blood bend, but for what reason but revenge would you use that? And if you're sadistic, go ahead and do you, but that's not everyday practicality. But anyway, leave your answers in the comments. We're going to go ahead and jump right to, like we always do, the pick your poison part. I know you know the rules, guys. I won't even waste your time. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Bop it up, poop. That's one. That's two. Let's see what we got today. Okay, find out that your whole life has been broadcast on the internet and everyone you know is an actor. What a mind fuck. Hibernate for 4 months a year. Okay, well, wow. Ooh. Hmm. Let's break down the ladder first. So, hibernating for 4 months a year. So, for a third of the year, you won't be active. You'll just be asleep. And hopefully, I mean, if you're lucky, it's the winter months and you won't have to drive in it. But I also feel like that's a lot of life to lose out on. So, what do you do for a living? That's where my mind first goes. Is what job is going to allow you, like, hey, is this just a reality where everyone hibernates for 4 months a year? Because if that's the case, that's fine. But if I'm the only person who's hibernating for 4 months a year, it's going to be very hard to convince my employer to give me 4 months off. It doesn't say straight, but I still feel like there's no way I'm going to be able to get a cumulative 4 months off a year. With that being said, if I found out my entire life has been broadcast on the internet and everyone I know is an actor, I feel like I would become Superman and get the ability to rewind time, because I would need to find the person who decided to broadcast my life on the internet before it happened and end theirs. Because how fucking dare you? And if I can't rewind time, that's totally fine too. But then I feel like I am okay to go on a murder spree. And I know vengeance is not mine, but in that moment, it will be. I feel like I can't trust it. I can't trust karma. I can't leave it up to karma to take care of these people. I have to do it myself, because if I find out my closest friends, the people that I've shared intimate things like about my life with, and like have like cried in front of, like we've shared so many memories, they were all actors. despicable things would happen to them, and I feel like no one could blame me. No one. All my viewers, everyone out there, all the viewers watching me who do that, they're gonna be like, "Wow, like he's crazy." I'm like, "No, I'm justified. How fucking dare you? Imagine if it was your life." So let me know what you guys would do. Actually, I didn't even pick one yet, did I? Fuck me. Okay. I feel like if I have to hibernate for 4 months a year, I would need to be self-employed. Like I would have to, once I found out I was afflicted with this, I would have to do everything in my power to be self-employed so I can take 4 months off a year. Because there's no way I can deal with the mental collapse that comes with finding out that everyone I know is an actor and my life has been broadcast to the internet. Fuck that. No. I'll choose the much lesser of these two evils, and I'll hibernate for 4 months a year. Let me know in the comments what you guys would choose. Fuck that. That's horrible. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the Wheel of Fun. What are we talking about today? On this day. Let me find an on this day fact for you guys, shall I? Had to find my handy dandy notebook for you guys. So, on this day in 1969, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon. Several hours later, Neil Armstrong became the first man to set foot on the moon. The real question is, do you believe? I'm gonna leave it at that. Personally, me, I do. At least I hope so. It just gives me hope for the future, right? Like if we really did send a man to the moon, it means that hopefully the other planets are just within our grasp. Let me know what you guys think. But anyway, before I let you go, we got two things to do. First, we're gonna go over the pizza review. Today was Imperial Pizza Day, and personally, it was just okay to me. Okay, personally, I got what I thought was gonna be a large pepperoni and another smaller cheese pizza, but I might have just miscommunicated to the guy, and I got a large cheese pizza and a quarter of it was pepperoni. It was fine. The sweet sauce on the pizza saved it, but it really took away from the pepperoni. And that's just my opinion. I gave a much thorough, detailed one in the full review, which is gonna be on YouTube a little bit later. So make sure you check that out. But again, if you like pizza and it is a Buffalo staple, they have multiple locations. I still suggest that you go check out Imperial Pizza. Before I let you go, we're gonna go ahead and choose stop 3 on this Slice of Buffalo tour. Okay, and the next stop on the My Last Brain Cells Slice of Buffalo pizza tour will be. Yo, I stay doing it. It's the third episode in a row. I gotta be careful. Gotta get my spatial awareness up. All right, the next stop is who? Wise Guys Pizza. I have a coupon for this place. Shh, don't tell nobody. Until then, y'all, this is King Echo signing off.